Today was such an interesting day. I don't know where to start in terms of today. Today was super interesting. A lot of things that I want to touch on happened. So let's actually look at my calendar and walk it through one by one. I realized that I'm making these videos the wrong way. The reason I want to make them is because I want to be able to have something to look back on. When I just go over my daily report, I do keep myself accountable, yes, but I don't have something to look back on, so that's not good. Um, but I woke up. I built an organizational chart. So I want to show you guys this. This is really interesting. I built a org chart, and if you make over $30,000 per month, I recommend you building an organizational chart of what your business looks like right now and what it's going to look like in when you're at X goal. So this is, as I said, only if you're over 30K a month. Otherwise, you don't need this. But this is what my team looks like right now. Okay, this is me running a 50K per month agency. Okay, this is how my team looks like. We got a PSM. I'm the ISA manager. I am. Oh, the reason we have that there is because we did not have a picture of Jackson. Let me put in Jackson. We got two ISAs, one B2C lead coordinator, one media by one tech expert. We got the same person here, so this is twice. This is also twice. But out from that, like this is the team, you know. Now, this is what the team will have to look like when I am at 300K a month. So you can see the difference where I am right now, where I'm gonna have to be in March. And this made me, this was something that I overlooked so bad that I thought was so much simpler than it actually is. Like, this is something that you really do want to have built out. Like, don't underestimate this. I beg you, don't underestimate this. If you're over 30K a month, it is worth it. And I realized that, okay, I'm gonna need a PSM manager, or say I'm gonna want to be the PSM manager myself because there's only gonna be three PSMs to manage, and it's such an important role. I'm going to need a media buyer lead, so either a full-time media buyer manager that kind of steps in for the three ISAs, help them out if they need anything, make sure that everything is doing what everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, or just some one of these media buyers being the media buying lead, helping that ones out. Additionally, I'm going to need a ISA. Probably it's going to be one of these that helps that out. Then I'm going to need an ISA manager. This ISA manager is going to handle 4, 8, 12 ISAs plus three lead coordinators. So that's a total of 15 people that they're gonna have to manage. That's going to be a lot, but yeah, I'm thinking that's that. Let me see if there is anything else. I'm hiring for an executive assistant right now. That would be super helpful. I say EA, but it's kind of like an VA. I think VA is the appropriate word, but I kind of don't want to call it a VA. I don't know why. Tech person we already got, and then here's the sales department. So the sales department is where we got pretty much everything already built out. There's only two roles missing. So we got the sales manager, then we have two SDRs that's going to be needed. We got one, three cold callers is the current cold calling team, and two closers. For us to be able to hit this 300K by March, we're going to need to either get this team to perform, or we're going to have to get another closer or switch this team up, because right now we're having this month we had a 9% close ratio so far for Luke, which is one of the closers, and that is horrible. That is really, really bad. So we're gonna make sure that we turn that around. Um, so that was super interesting. I started like the difference between where we are at and where we're gonna need to be is so interesting. And then we're gonna have pods which manage 40 to 50 partners each, which is 100 to 125K revenue per pod, and then the pods will kind of work together, manage the same partners and so on. So yeah, that's gonna be super nice. That is that. Next thing to go over that happened today was my 10-kilometer run. So ran a 10-kilometer run for the first time since I was in Marbella, so that was nice. Now the only downside to, or say the only cool thing with that was that after it, I actually went into the sauna, started speaking to this guy, and like spoke to him for like 25 minutes in the sauna. Turns out he want to start a business himself. Like, I don't know why, but ever since like the business got decently successful, I feel like every business, or no, to be fair, it's ever since I dropped out of school. It's like every business goes, or every conversation goes about to my business, because people are like, oh, which school do you go to, or what do you do for a living? Do you go to school? And then I'm like, oh no, I dropped out. And then like people are like, oh, why? Oh, because I wanted to start my own thing. Oh, what's your own thing? Oh, it's a business. Oh, tell me about the business. And then so this guy like I ended up like speaking with him super long. He wanted to start his own business. Then I told him instead of starting his own business, he should become a sales rep and earn like 6 figure or like 5 to 10 km from that. Then I had, and so that was really good. That made me come late to an executive assistant interview. I might hire this girl. She's cheap and she's charismatic, but my question is she the right personality type? She's the same personality type as me, which is ENTJ, and that means that she's gonna want to take lead, be assertive, be confident. But I need an EA who's stable, calm, can work under pressure, organized, and so on. So the question I need to ask myself is, would I want myself as an executive assistant? That's a really good question. I don't know why I thought of that now, but that's really interesting. Had a call with my friend Danielle, um, here, um, did a few good pieces of work, took a sales call. I don't know what I did for the last 45 minutes here. Now I'm obviously in bed late as always. My my Jackson, which is my head appointment setter. Or say what? I don't know why I'm saying that. My ISA is what I was trying to say. He is on the team right now, um, and he started. I hired another two ISAs. One of them started today. He hasn't booked any leads. He's fucked up a few leads. He was supposed to get two bookings that he both lost both of them. So yeah, that's that. Here was my goal for the day. I did hit my whole goal, which I'm very, very proud of. I offboard a person we didn't know. I let somebody know that we were gonna let them go. Somebody who we're going to let go of. Uh, I did put up ads for the EA hiring role. That's not quite true, but I started, so I'll still count that. I did reach out to the team. Um, I did send the email to a lead, and I did finish the work short, so I'm very proud of that. I'm actually gonna turn off these lights because they're killing my eyes. I gotta turn them down a bit because I feel like they're killing my eyes way too often. That's way easier to see with it. Anyways, still gonna have them off. So you can see when I woke up, when I went to bed, I slept almost 8 hours, according to my Aura ring. That can't be right. No way that my average sleep time is 5.59. That's so not accurate. That is so not accurate. Notice how much I weigh. I think it was 80.4 today, which is super sad because I thought that I'd finally started gaining some weight. Ate a bunch of calories today. Hit 4,000 calories. I ate 4,050. I like wasn't gaining weight when I was eating 3,500, so I increased uh, the expectation. Oh, I gotta go over yesterday too because I realized I didn't yesterday. So yeah, you can see yesterday's data. Followed the diet, kinda. I'll say that I did, although it's kinda on the edge. No sugar or junk. I did follow. Progress picture. Here's yesterday, and then here's today. This difference is insane. Look at this difference. This is the difference between good and bad lightning. I would have thought that was a 6 month difference, huh? Doesn't it look like there's a 6 month difference here? I think it does. I looked really huge today. This might be the best photo I have of my physique. I love this mirror. That's the gym. In bed by 11:30, yes. Right after partner call, yes. That's not true. That's not true. I was just lying if I said yes. That means that I should go bald because I said I was gonna go bald if I miss any of this. Next time you guys see me, I might be bald. We'll see. Yes, 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 yes. Really interesting day, I must say. Partner gospel booking is the biggest problem. Sleep routine, nice. Cash collected, no. Very low monthly revenue. We're not on track to our goal, not even close. We're halfway through to our goal, which is a big ass problem, a really nasty problem. And I feel so shitty about this. So I thought for like 5 minutes when I filled this in, will we hit 50K this month in profit, which is 100K revenue? I think it's gonna be extremely, extremely, extremely hard, like insanely hard to hit 50K profits. But I think that we're gonna do it. What's going through my head right now is what would it take for it to be unreasonable for us to not hit our goal, which is an interesting question to ask yourself. Fuck, I just had a realization. This is such a long loop compared to what I usually do. Sorry for that, guys, but I hope you appreciate it. I realized how I was using the wrong mic. Hope my mic is better now. But let me actually implement this. I just had this big ass freaking realization. We gotta make 4K a day for us to hit our goal. 4K per day. That's 16 appointments a day. Right now we're booking like 2. That's what we're gonna make on the back end. My argument is like, hey, we're gonna have more than 20 live partners. But the argument against that is, but hey, you are already a third of the way of the month in. I'm going to ask myself, what would it take for us to hit 50K profit, 100K revenue? What would it take? What would I have to do? What actions would have to be put in place? But right now, it just does not add up. Unless we change to a higher setup fee and try to prepay appointments. I think I'm gonna figure it out. I- I know I've just been quiet for the last 15 minutes. There's probably not a single person watching this, but this is like the kind of video that I'm gonna be having fun watching in the future. So I think I'm gonna figure it out. I'm so excited to see if I am actually at 200, at 100k by the end of this month, because it would be dope to do that in 2024. And it's gonna be hard to hit our other goals if we don't do this now. But I'm gonna have to take a 2k setup fee. I'm gonna have to make sure that the closers really ramp up and maintain like a 25% close rate at least. Either we would need a 2k setup fee or we would need 1995, or sorry, 995 per month. We're gonna split this both, put both up on the table, like, hey, it's 995 per month, 150 per appointment, or it's 250 per appointment, and a one-time 1995 setup fee. We're going to turn the ad spend the fuck up. We're gonna hire a B2B setter. We're gonna make sure that we double book everybody so that the calendar is fucking ramped up. We're gonna make sure that the closer is fucking close. We're gonna tell Luke, who's close right now, that if you don't close this amount of projects by the end of the month, or say if you don't close this amount of people, then you're not gonna be able to be a cold caller anymore. And yeah, that minimum will be 12 people for the month. We're gonna start prepaying, having everybody prepay appointments so we can get some more money up front there. Yeah, that's the plan. Goodbye.